All right, we're going to be looking at this problem that was in Google form recently that you guys did. 3 to the fourth equals, and so there's multiple right answers for this. So let's take a look. Um, Now, this first one, not a correct option here, right? 3 to the third. This would have to be times another 3 in order for this to be correct, not plus here, right? Likewise, this is incorrect, right? That 4 doesn't mean that these two are being multiplied, right? It means that there should be 4 threes being multiplied, right? This one is correct, and that's based off of what we know that when multiplying powers, you would add the exponents here. Um, and so the 2 plus the 2 would equal the 4. Likewise, this would also be correct, right? It's because 3 squared is 9. So we see the powers written here, but then we know that 3 squared is 9. So these two are the same, and they both equal 3 to the fourth. And this would be correct, right? Because 3 to the fourth means that there are 4 threes being multiplied, which is shown here. Now, I'm curious about this one, and I'm going to come back to this one. In the last video, we had this caribou fact here where an adult caribou weighs 2 to the 6 times more than a newborn who weighs 2 to the third pounds. And I showed that if we had 2 to the 6 times 2 to the third, here's the expanded form, comes out to be 2 to the ninth, right? So what we said in the last video was that when multiplying powers, you can add the exponents, and 6 plus 3 is 9. So I was curious about this 2 to the 6 and 3 to the fourth. So I actually went to Instagram and I posted this question: how do you calculate without a calculator 2 to the 6, 3 to the fourth? Explain your thinking. And I got some responses. This first person kind of said what I expected. My way to calculate would be 2 to the third times 2 to the third. And we know that you can add the exponents equaling 6 here. And so 2 to the third we know is 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Then they had 3 to the fourth, which would be equal to 3 squared times 3 squared. That was one of the answers that we checked off. We'd also checked off knowing that that's 9 times 9, or 81. But then I saw this answer, and I was kind of curious in how this person kind of went about answering the question. And so I thought, does 2 to the third squared equal 2 to the 6? And likewise, does 3 squared squared equal 3 to the fourth? Well, for 2 to the third squared, we can think of that as 2 2 to the thirds being multiplied. And if they're being multiplied, we would add the exponents. So yes, that would equal 2 to the 6. Another way to think about this is if we have 3 squared squared, we can write the expanded form inside here. So we have 2 threes being multiplied. And then the expanded form again, notice that there are 4 threes here. So what this means is that when you have an exponent outside of the parentheses like this, you're going to multiply the exponents together. And in fact, this is kind of a general rule that we can apply, and this is known as the powers of powers property. Thanks for watching.